I love how some Nightwish songs, it's the lyrics that get you. Some Nightwish songs, it's the live audience that gets you. This song was that instrumental right in the middle of it, that the instruments, them rocking out and getting into the music is what's like literally got my blood flowing right now. And I absolutely love that every song is so different. Like you can look at the title, Endless Forms Most Beautiful. Okay, this can go in so many different directions. Who knows what to expect?
Son of a. 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 Son of a.
Are you
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
All right, Nightwish Army, I am back with another reaction video. I don't even know what day it is. It's got to be like day 12 or 13 now. We did do one yesterday that came out of me reacting with my son Jackson. Now, I made a mistake and had, for some reason, comments turned off, and which I'm doing this for me and my journey. And so your comments help me get to know you and what you're looking for and what other songs I can do when I'm done with my 50 straight days of Nightwish songs. But for my son, he enjoys the comments. He enjoys seeing how many views we can get. He's 11. He's enjoying that. So I messed up the algorithm by having it turned off for like the first 6 hours. We had almost like 650 views and no comments. So if you watched that video yesterday, please just say hi, Jackson. Just drop a link in there or a comment in there, and so that he knows that you paid attention. He also wants to know who has a better beard, me or Marco. And I'm like, I really don't have much of anything compared to Marco, but it's something he wanted to do. So anyway, if you're watching this right around the same time that this video is coming out, I'm releasing that video in his channel so that it can maybe make up for it. Hopefully it happens. Anyway, enough about that. So we're going to go to Endless Forms Most Beautiful. And so I wanted, there's a song with lyrics and then there's a live song, and everyone seems to do the with lyrics one, and I like to think outside the box. Plus I really like the live versions better. So this is I think it's called Tampere or Tampere Stadium. That's what we're going to watch. So if you haven't yet subscribed, please do. And ultimately comments will be on for this one. So please make sure to comment, like, and make sure to subscribe. And as Jackson would say, don't forget to tell all your family about this channel, including that uncle you should be talking to. So is all that Tuamis that's playing right now? Because when they panned out, it looks like that the guitarists are not, they're like their feet are going and they're getting ready to jump in, like they've got the tempo, but I don't know that they're playing right now. And that sound is almost like the rhythmic of a guitar, but I'm not seeing the visually that that's happening. So let me know if I'm just missing this, but I'm glad, like, this has got my blood going, my energy going. So I'm really excited for this song.
Come on, hop on, let's take a ride. Come on, meet the travelers who came to town. If they have a tale from the past to tell, from the great dark between the stars. We are a special speck of dust, a fleeting moment on an arc, a celebration, a rest haven of life. Lay on a field of green with
Okay, I'm gonna have to stop it right there because there's a lot to digest right there. Like take a ride and come meet me. And then she's talking about being the great dark between the stars, like that void. So many times, like I think of points of interest, like the stars, but in life, it's the distance between those stars, or the journey that you take between those stars, is the most important. And that's what I'm getting from just this initial thought when she says those lyrics. Is I want to tell you about the dark between the stars. It's that time from point A to point B. That's what matters in life. It's not where you leave, it's not where you end. It's a lot of times that journey of getting there and the fight. Especially as a business owner, a lot of times people are like, "Oh, you're a business owner," or they see business owners that have made it and they're like, "Man, I wish I could do that," or "Man, must be nice." Well, you don't know the sleepless nights, you don't know the pain, you don't know the stress and the journey. It's there's a quote that I it makes me laugh when I think of business, because most business people don't even think as weird as I am. But um, it's like going to a pregnant woman and congratulating them, and them like, "Well, you don't know how many times I was fucked to get to this way." You know what I mean? It's just you don't know the path of someone else, and that's what is jumping out to me with Floor, is that she's literally saying it's that great dark between the stars. And I absolutely love that lyric.
That's to tell from the great dark between the stars. We are a special speck of dust, a fleeting moment on an arc, a celebration, a rest haven of life. Lay on a field of green, with mother in, with father by reaching high. You put yourself in the eyes of a young, golden rendezvous. Dream into the past, along the air path. Read a blade of grass, every endless form was beautiful, alive or wearing all, before the rapture of it all. Our frozen cradle war, from endless forms was beautiful. The young Taeyongs would take a ride, following the shrew that survived, and to see the Titanic.
It's funny because the more that I do this, the more I pay attention to the comments, I realize um, that my brain is slower than it's speeding up. But like, I I hesitate to say names because I don't want to mispronounce them. But like, I also want to start calling out the greatness that each of them, each bandmate does. And now, if don't torch me. And so, if I'm saying it wrong, stretch it out exactly how to say it. But is it impu? Is it is it fast impu or impu? I don't know. Impu. He, to me, so far in my brief stint of watching Nightwish, you could tell I'm tired. Um, I think he's the most underappreciated from what I've seen and heard. Like he just like he's everywhere. He's high energy. He's into every freaking song, and he knows how to work the crowd. He knows how to work the camera. He is just an expert at what he does, but yet he's not very, from what I've noticed, he's not talked about nearly as much as he should be. And I'm beginning to appreciate what he adds to each song even more, because as I listen to the vocalist and as I pay attention, obviously I'm drawn to the bass guitar because I'm teaching myself how to play bass. And so as I'm training my ears to hear for those things, it's like, hey, what was that noise? And then visually you're seeing him all over the place and just getting into it. It it adds so much to the song, and that to me is what takes it over the top. They're already at the peak. They're already there. It's what pushes them over. Well, you can point to the lyrics, you can point to the song, you can point to the energy. I chose this one over the official video because of the live version of the crowd. But they're still great. What makes them even higher? And to me, at this point in time, it's got to be him.
Take your first more quickness than bird that flies. Deeper down in Panthalassa, your coyote finds her way.
Okay, so help me out there. What is a panthalassa and what is your karaoke? I deeper down in I'm assuming that's a place, and a karaoke means that it's something. Is that another name for a woman because it's her way? Um, you guys know by now. I have no idea what I'm very much Americanized. I don't I when I went through the education, I didn't pay attention to stuff that I couldn't apply to my life and where my path where I wanted to go. And now that I'm a business owner, I focus like this is a break for me because I am working on adapting AI into business. I'm also working on automations for communication. I'm also working on training programs for my virtual assistants, all while coaching my clients and making sure that I'm providing great service. There's not a lot of time left for family and church and any relaxation. And so you are what is making me somewhat sane again. And so I'm loving the education that you're bringing to me. So help me learn. And that was kind of a long-winded, hey, what do these two words mean? But I at least know that you're sticking with me and helping me learn these words. So I appreciate you all.
We return to the very first one. Great the one will soon become. Lay on a field of green with lottery, with color pine reaching high. Look at yourself in the eyes of our eyes. For the rendezvous, we've been to the past. The long aeon past. Green of little grass. Every endless form was beautiful. A life of every wrong. Before the capture of it all, I floated heavy wall. An endless force was beautiful.
It literally just hit me right there as I'm watching the crowd into it. It's been a while since I've been to anything live, and my kids, the Jackson's 11, Natalie is my little redheaded girl, and she turns 10 here in about a month. And while they love music, they don't love loud noises. And in my mind, like I'm following this with headphones on, but I'm seeing the crowd rocking to this. And in my heart, I'm feeling the bass. I'm feeling the drums in that cavity of your chest that you feel when you're in this live. And I'm like, oh, now all of a sudden I have a burning desire to be at a Nightwish concert to feel the music because you can feel the lyrics, you can feel the goosebumps, the floorgasms, you can feel that all, but that does not mean that you understand the feeling of hearing it live and feeling it flow through you. Like music is a wavelength that allows to flow. And that is what I'm craving. Listening to this song is what I'm craving. And it's funny because someone had made a comment a couple songs ago that every Nightwish song is your new favorite. And it's not that way for me. They're all different and you're unique in their own way. And depending on my mood, I want to listen to this song and this song or this song. But this one is the one that it snapped. That one moment just hit me of in order to fully appreciate their music, I don't need to just listen to it live. I need to witness it live. And hopefully that day will come someday soon. Who knows when they're going to tour again? If they're going to make their way to America, who knows? I've got dreams to tour Holland and visit family and friends. Family from my dad's side. We'll get into those dreams. I'm sure in another one. I don't want to keep talking and rambling, but it would be fun to see them in Europe.
Incredibly warm. A endless force was beautiful.
Okay, so was oh man, so was Tuomas? I know he's balancing between three keyboards. Were those choir voices synthesized through the keyboard, or are they somewhere there? Uh, I l- I love how some Nightwish songs, it's the lyrics that get you. Some Nightwish songs, it's the live audience that gets you. This song was that instrumental right in the middle of it, that the instruments, them rocking out and getting into the music is what's like literally got my blood flowing right now. And I absolutely love that every song is so different. Like you can look at the title, Endless Forms Most Beautiful. Okay, this can go in so many different directions. Who knows what to expect? And that's why you get my honest reaction, regardless of what you crave. Why don't you do more research? Because then it's not a reaction. I'm here to react. I don't know what I'm going to get with them. Some bands you can listen to, and like you guys know, I've listened to country music, I listen to Christian music, and that's about it. And you start a country song about drinking, you're going to end up in a truck down a dirt road somewhere. Like it's just, they go that direction. With Nightwish, you don't know where it's going to go. It could be a ballad, it could be soft, it could be fast, it could be all about the music, it could be all about the lyrics, it could be all about the crowd. It could be about the argument as to which one of the women could sing it better. And then all of a sudden, no, it's just Marco. Marco's the reason that this song rocks. But we all know not to piss off Tuamas, and that's the one thing that I think we can all agree on, right?
Deep into the past, along the AM path, queen of little dress, and the endless form was beautiful, and life all wearing on, before the grandeur of it all, a floating heavenly wall, a endless force was beautiful. Thank you, kiitos!
Ja taas vuorille.
So, what a song. After today, after the emotions of today, um, I'm exhausted and I'm ready for bed. And it wasn't a chore to come up to my office and to record this, but it was a hesitance of I can just skip one day because everyone said 50 straight days is kind of crazy, and you don't have to do it. It's about your journey. Don't feel pressured into doing this. And it's not that I'm feeling pressured. I've learned in my journey as a person that if I don't make habits of things, that it's really easy to break it just once that turns into two, three, four, and then that's it. Because we worked on this list a couple months ago, and I'm sure there was questions of, okay, we poured into you and told you this, how come it's taking so long? And it's because I had to make sure that once I started, I didn't stop. And I did a lot of reflection today of my daughter. She's 21, she's married. She graduated from college in 3 years instead of four. She led out and was president of the group of majors that she was in. And a lot of people didn't want that responsibility. And she's like, well, if we're going to make memories, we've got to have leadership. And if you're not going to do it, I'm going to do it. So she stepped into it amongst everything else. And so the pride was oozing from me today. And to the point where I was drained, physically, emotionally drained. And I love that this song is the one that I reacted to because that beat, that tempo carried me through the song. And that instrumental is what I needed today. How many times, and put this in the comments below, how many times have you had a shit day? How many times have you had a great day? How many times is it just that Nightwish song comes on the radio and you needed it? And it was the perfect song. It wasn't just a Nightwish song, it was the Nightwish song that you needed. And what was that song? Put it in the comments. Have a great one. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. And don't forget to go over to Jackson's channel. Say, hey, Jackson,